So it's been about 4 weeks since my last recording. I probably just uploaded something a couple of days ago though, so there's like this massive lag. By the time you see a video being uploaded on my channel, there's probably about a 4 or 5 week delay from when I actually played that recording. I had an error on my last recording, so the last hour got corrupted. I think I figured out what it was, and so now I'm timing myself, so I got about 2 hours from now before I have to stop the recording, and that's basically how I'm going to prevent from getting that error. I kind of know what it is, and I think I have another way of getting rid of it completely without having to do like a 2-hour recording session at a time. But I think this is going to be the easiest way to do it. Plus, I just spent a few hours trying to get this game running. It kept crashing. Apparently, for some reason, one of the apps, one of my like antivirus apps I've been using, decided to actually remove the mod when it was labeled as fine before. So it must have done another scan or an update, and then decided, oh no, this file is wrong. After all these weeks of playing this game and not playing this game multiple times, not having a problem, it suddenly decided it was a problem and then removed it. So I had to spend about 2 hours doing that. So I decided while I was doing that, I'd do an update. That Windows update took about an hour to bloody update. So all I wanted to do was jump into a game and play, and it's just took blooming hours and hours to get to this point. I haven't had nothing to eat either, so I'm like really thirsty and hungry at the moment. But I thought, well, if I start making something to eat, then I'm never gonna get into this before it gets too late. So yeah, I lost an hour. So one of my things I noticed I didn't do is I was saving in the one location all the time. Because I lost an hour, I couldn't go back an hour because I saved in the same location. So unfortunately that 1 hour is gone. There's no way I'm going to restart the whole game to go back to that 1 hour mark. To explain where I am is basically the woman, I can't think of her name, that lady Damascu, whatever her name is. I got to her bedroom, finally got to her bedroom, and while I was looking around in her bedroom, I opened the door and she popped through the door and went, "There you are," and then grabbed me and started like attacking me. So there was probably about 3 jump scares. So in that last hour, I had 3 jump scares that actually made me jump. But I didn't manage to get them recorded, unfortunately, because the last hour is the part that corrupted. So basically, all I am now is I figured out that the baby's not in the castle according to that lady, and that lady's hunting me down at the moment. So that's basically where I am. That's as far as I've got. I think in the video I managed to keep the part where I killed one of them sisters. So there's only 3 sisters and only 2 of them left. So, like I said, it's been about 4 weeks since I played this game, and I'm trying to remember where I am as well. I think I'll go back to the 344 one because that's the one that's the latest. I've noticed I do way too much talking at the start of these as well, so I'm trying to stop doing that. But obviously, I'm having to like explain stuff as well. So, like, before I turned that off, turned my legs off because I realised it weren't actually doing what I wanted it to do. There's no way I can go back now because I decided, even though it's dark now, I decided I was going to play this in another room so I can talk a bit louder, because last time I was talking really low. And I don't know where I am or where I've got to at the moment. I think I remember playing on the piano. Oh, I think I've already solved it. There was like a note you had to play to get the secret drawer to come out. I'm still in awe about how this looks. This would be the perfect VR game. I mean, it looks stunning in VR, and it works really well in VR as well. I think they've actually enabled this for VR in PlayStation, but not for PC VR, so it's really weird. I says I do too much talking as well, but I managed to get a whole bunch of other VR stuff working. I brought Vortex, which I don't recommend you buying. I paid full price for it. It's been on my radar for about 2-3 years, and I was waiting for a discount, and the most I've ever discounted that I've seen I managed to catch was about 10%. It's still not worth it, 10%. I thought I managed to sell something on eBay and come into some money, so I thought, I'll buy it with that money I just made. And what a waste of money. Like, everything you can do in it, you can do in the free stuff, what's around. But you just have to play around more with the free stuff. There's reshader and head tracking. You just have to combine them two things, and it does exactly what Vorpex does. And Vorpex charges a high amount. You can buy like a full game for what Vorpex charges for their bit of software. Their bit of software does what free software does. So there's no point. I thought to myself, I'll buy it, and then I can use the cloud saves, because people have made their own profiles for different games of cloud saves. So I thought, well, that'll be one benefit, because then I'm not messing around for 6 hours to get all the settings like I do on the free stuff. So none of them cloud settings would work. I installed them, and it's like most of them, like it was like a dice roll 50-50. I think I 6 games I managed to get working so far out of like 100 games I've got. Like 6 games worked okay. And then out of them 6, 3 actually gave me some decent VR control. And then the other 3 were just like basic 3D, which I can get with Reshade, which is free. So it's complete waste of money, I reckon. You don't really need to buy it, in my opinion, unless they make it 60% off. Then I would say buy it at 60% off at its current price as well. 60% off at its current price, buy it. If not, don't buy it, avoid it. You can get the free stuff. And not only that is, I noticed the shields that were saying, oh, get it, it's amazing, it's brilliant. They're all not using it anymore. So a year ago, they were all shilling it out saying it's amazing. And I noticed they're all using the free stuff. So they're not even using this software they were shilling. So yeah, it's not a good piece of software. I'm not going to say it's bad, because anything at the moment that helps VR is good. But my boundary keeps coming out for some reason. I don't know why. So yeah, so I reckon only get it when it's at a significant discount. Other than that, I mean, there's a new mod coming out this year as well. It's supposed to be free, which is supposed to do a similar thing anyway. So, and that's the Prey Dog injector on Unity injector. So it only works on Unity games, but apparently it will give you like some movement in the game and some VR in the game as well. So and so far they reckon it's going to be free. If it actually comes out this year, who knows? So yeah, I'm playing in the dark at the moment. I've actually got an infrared light shining in the room, so I'm playing in the pitch black in another room, so I can talk a bit louder in the house, because it's quite late at the moment. What's jarring about playing in the dark in VR is when you take your headset off, it's like you're in pitch black. It's like really weird. I can't remember, like I said, it's been about 4 weeks since I played this. I can't remember what I've touched, what I haven't touched. So if I remember right, this tells you how them 3 gills were made. So basically like some flies like attached to them and then started eating their bodies and then became their bodies. And the flies don't like cold, so it's telling you what their weakness is. It's the cold. If the temperature drops below 10 C, their metabolism lows and they go into a dormant cryptobiotic state. Cryptobiotic state. Cryptobiotic state. I'm not really seeing that word. Cryptobiotic state. Cryptobiotic state. Cryptobiosis of tardigrade or Polypendium vanderplanki.